Welcome to the Connors and Ferris High School Sports Show. This is Jeff DiVeronica in my 20th year on this here program, covering Section 5. And my former boss at Democratic Chronicle, you see him right there. His name's Steve Bradley. We call him Mr. Flannel. Hi, Steve.
Good afternoon. Good day.
And we have with us, as we record this now, the 10-2, three-time defending Section 5 champion Avon Braves with Coach Rob Freeze and three guests, two sophomores, all guards, two sophomores, Josh Harter, Trevor Stroud, and a junior, Michael Rowland. Michael, put your hand up, buddy. Josh, put your hand up. Okay, and then obviously we know Trevor's. Well, guys, congrats on a great start. Steve, take us into this interview, my friend.
Yeah, Jeff, a lot of news out of Avon on Tuesday night. Josh set a Section 5 record Tuesday night, the of this week. So it would have been the the 17th, in 14 3-pointers, Jeff. 14 for 25, 7 in each half. He tied a Section 5 record on his way to 42 points, breaking the record set by Ryan Garwood, the Section 5 record in 2020, and just one shot away from the state record set by Austin Ewell in 2016. Josh had 2 threes in the first minute, and his last three came with about just under 5 minutes left in the game. So just a record-breaking, exciting night. And Josh, your dad, there's some symmetry here too. One of the most famous nights in Section 5 basketball. Your dad was the coach at Spencerport when our buddy J-Mac went off for 20 points, and he was hot as a pistol that night. Sounds like you were hot as a pistol on Tuesday. What happened? Did anything that before the game indicate that you might have the game of your life?
I mean, no. Well, playing Mount Morris, my dad actually went to Mount Morris. He grew up in Mount Morris. My family, me and Trevor's family, are actually from there. So I was really excited to go against them, and was shooting it pretty well in warmups, and came out hitting them. And my teammates found me while I was hot and broke the record. So
88-51 over Mount Morris. Coach Freeze, 16th season. Have you ever had a kid? Have you ever had a kid make 7 3-pointers in a game?
Trevor did like a couple weeks ago. He made 7 in the first half. So
wow, what are they teaching these guys how to shoot down there? Holy moly!
Trevor made 7. He just didn't shoot it as much as Josh did the second half. So,
kidding aside, are you? Do you have a great shooting mentality or coach down there? What's going? I mean, or are these just guys are real talented young players?
Well, these guys are real talented. Their dads run a skills business. They run CEB basketball, which is they work on like individual skills. All 3 of these guys have played up through the years, and they work with guys all over the area. Guys from York, but down in the city, there's a lot of guys from York though. But a lot of the great shooters around the area have probably worked in their program.
What's the name of the company again?
Competitive Edge Basketball. CEB.
Okay, good. We'll get a little shout out for them. Okay, good to know.
Yep.
And you're off to a great start, 10-2 on the season. Coach, a lot of returnees from last year to the starting lineup.
Not a lot. No, we changed over quite a bit. What do we have back? 2 guys from the starting lineup last year. We graduated a group that we had for a long time. But we've had these guys on our team now for the last couple of years. So we had a lot of depth last year. We were really big last year, and we graduated a lot of our height, but we brought back a lot of our skill guys. So
Trevor, you and Josh are cousins, right? Trevor and Josh are cousins, I believe. You guys work out a lot together, or what's your relationship like? Do you guys kind of have that? Sometimes when brothers play, they have that kind of, they know where somebody's going to do before they do it. Do you have that type of relationship?
Yeah, when we always play one-on-one against each other, get competitive, try to make each other better, and yeah, pretty much like that brother type of bonding.
We've been playing with each other like our whole life, so
They fight like brothers on the bench in the timeouts and stuff too.
Well, and Devo usually doesn't let anybody get away when they say, wait, play one-on-one. Who wins more often than not?
Oh, no.
I definitely do. I definitely do.
We should let Michael decide. Michael, who would win one-on-one if these guys play?
Oh, I can't even pick. I've been playing with these guys since I was in 3rd grade. I can't even decide.
Michael, take us back to watching all these shots go down. When did y'all have a sense that this could be a historic night? Was it 3rd quarter? Was it early 4th?
I got taken out of the 3rd quarter, and I looked over at the scores table, and I asked the scorekeeper, I said, how many threes Josh got? He said 11. I said, well, we might as well go for a record now. And we just kept feeding him, and he kept knocking him down.
He got really hot at the end of the 3rd quarter again. He made 5 he made like 3 of them in the last minute of the 3rd quarter. So, I mean, he got really hot again at the end of the 3rd quarter. And that's when you started thinking, how many, I mean, that was the first thing I thought was, how many does he have now? Because, he had a great first half, but then he didn't get many shots in the 3rd quarter until about the last few minutes. And then he ran 5 together in a hurry again. And that's when we started thinking this could be something unique.
Josh, what was the atmosphere in the gym like? It seemed like, from everything I read, it built to a crescendo with each shot that you made.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, we have one of the best student sections in Section 5, honestly. So they go crazy, and I'm sure my parents were going crazy. It was really electric for sure.
Stevie, I gotta ask. I always ask this: who's your favorite shooter to watch on TV, NBA, college? Give me a couple names if they're guys you like to watch play.
Guess me. Probably.
Yeah,
Steph
you're the
Curry,
one that
I
made
think.
all the shots. You are the one that made all the shots.
Definitely Steph Curry. He's crazy. He's such a unique shooter. So definitely Steph Curry.
Hey, Rob, I mean, when teams are good, and you've had a heck of a run these last several seasons, everybody has to buy in and know their roles. What are the roles of aside from maybe being shooters, what are the roles we've got here? I mean, you play a 3-guard offense. What makes these guys go?
Honestly, we play 4 guards. Michael came up as an 8th grader and played guard for us, and has been on the perimeter, but we graduated like all of our guys with size. So he's been playing more down low a little bit for us, but we have one big kid who's about 6'4", really athletic, and then we surround him with 4 guys who can shoot the ball. I mean, these guys will tell you, I come in at the end of every game and we never talk about offense. I always say, whoever's night it is, it's their night. And honestly, like Lee Harkey, who's not here right now, I got on him the other night about, Lee, you got to be more aggressive. And he's like, Josh is so hot, I've been getting him the ball. And I'm like, okay, I can buy into that. But we always talk about just defense, rebounding, doing your job. Some nights your job might be to score. And some nights it might be to, distribute to somebody else. And these guys really have bought in. I mean, we've had a different score. We've had a lot of guys who have had 20 to 30 points, and we've rotated from one guy to the next. And when it's your night, it's your night. As long as we come out with a win, that's all we care about.
Well, Steve, why don't we take a quick break, come back and talk more with the Avon Braves right here on the Connors and Ferris High School Sports Show.
The best 3 things here at McQuaid are definitely the sports, the brotherhood, and the service to community. I think that's a really big, important thing that McQuaid stresses, which is part of creating a better and great man. You definitely feel a connection with your fellow students here. It's being all guys school. You're able to relate to each other on a personal level, and everyone's very welcoming here with open arms and willing to be your friend.
While we celebrate 140 years of serving our community, the kind of delicious joy that lasts a lifetime, we look forward to serving you for 140 more. with hardworking, wholehearted, passionate people who will help shape new memories for generations to come.
You don't choose to get hurt at work, but you can choose the workers' comp attorneys at Connors and Ferris to fight for your money and medical benefits you deserve.
With over 20 years of industry experience, we will give your case our undivided attention so that you and your family can focus on your recovery.
So call Connors and Ferris, the workers' comp attorneys dedicated to fighting for injured workers' rights.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Have you visited Roberts Wesleyan University yet? We were voted the Rochester Business Journal Best Undergraduate Program in 2022 by their readers. At Roberts, you'll find an academically inspiring environment led by supportive, high-quality professors. Discovery Days are scheduled for January 16th, February 20th, March 8th, and April 14th. Schedule a virtual visit or an individual visit. Our Saturday visits are February 11th, March 4th, and April 1st. Learn about what you may want to pursue to shape your future forward. Schedule a visit at roberts.edu/visit.
Hi, this is Jeff DiVeronica. I'd like to tell you about my friends from Doyle Security. We lost my father-in-law a few years ago, and that meant my mother-in-law was going to be alone in her house. One of my first calls was to Doyle. Doyle has an award-winning burglary detection system, and that gave her peace of mind again. It gave her comfort. These days, you can't put a price tag on that. Whether it's for your family or yourself, at any stage of your life, Doyle is there for you. For seniors, Doyle offers a personally enabled GPS emergency response system. They have a full array of smart systems, including fire and carbon monoxide detection, security cameras, and more for your home or business. More than 35,000 families and businesses rely on Doyle every day and every night. Family owned and operated for more than 100 years, you don't have that kind of staying power unless you're doing something right. To learn more, call 1-866-GO-DOYLE or visit godoyle.com.
Local McDonald's operators care about our local schools, teams, and student athletes. That's why they support the return of high school athletics in the Rochester area and around the state. See you before or after the big game at McDonald's. Welcome back, Section 5. Game on!
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Welcome back to the Connors and Ferris High School Sports Show. Jeff DiVeronica and Steve Bradley with the Avon Braves, three-time defending Section 5 champions. That's pretty cool. That's pretty rare. But also, it's pretty rare and pretty cool that the coach of this squad, Rob Freese, in his 16th season, not only has won a state championship in basketball, but also in baseball. 2018 Avon Braves state title, and 2009 in basketball. Coach, you are our G&G Fitness Coach of the Week. Not just for coaching kids and teams that win, but also for what you do for young kids and just developing them as young people. So congrats on that. Rob, what's your coaching mantra? Why do you think you've been successful so much in different sports with different kids over the years?
Thanks for the award. And I just try to be honest with them. I joke around with them. I try to make it, enjoyable. I like to be there, so I want them to enjoy being there. I'm real honest with them. I try to say, this is what I think we need to do. I try to get them to see the big picture of how it matters to be a good teammate, and you got to sacrifice for the good of everybody. But really, it's just like teaching. I think you build relationships with kids, and I've had a lot of teams that didn't win, and I have a lot of good relationships with those kids too. And, it is, when I look back on my career in coaching and teaching, it's more about the relationships you build with kids than the wins and losses. You don't remember a lot of those. You remember more the kids. So.
Trevor, what's it like playing for Coach Freeze?
Well, it's a lot of fun. Keep practices competitive. We always come in with that winning attitude. We try to try to get better after every practice and every game.
Michael, what is your role on this team, young man? Tell me about that.
My role, go out, get some rebounds, play defense, take some charges, shoot the ball when it comes to me, be a leader on both sides of the floor.
Josh, we mentioned J-Mac in the beginning of the show and that piece of history and your dad being the Spencer Port coach at that time. Had you heard stories about that? And what does it mean to be at the top of that list now with so many great shooters? Ryan Garwood, his dad JJ was a star at Keswick a long time ago. Now you're up there. What's that mean to you?
Oh, it's truly like an honor. I mean, it's great. I still can't believe it. Especially to be up there with like guys like Ryan Garwood. Ryan was a really good. Ryan actually reached out to me when I broke the record and congratulated me. So it's pretty special.
Do you know him at all, or how did he even get your number? That's pretty cool. That's really neat, actually.
No, he just DM'd me on Instagram, so it's really cool of him.
How of course, why would I think the phone number would be someone would seek out a phone number and actually text somebody in this day and age. Well, that's pretty cool. Coach, navigating to a fourth title, what are your chances? What do you think? And what's this team gonna have to improve upon down the stretch here?
Well, we've already played the first the seed REC and the third seed Geneseo. Unfortunately, we lost to both of them the first time. So we know we've got some things to improve on. I think we got to be a little more consistent every day. We focus on defense and rebounding and just making sure, we're getting better every day. I think we got a shot and we'll see what happens. You got to get a little lucky too sometimes in sectionals. So we'll see what happens.
Michael, last question. What does success mean in terms of motivating the athletes at Avon? I mean, we've had a lot of Avon guests, and the soccer team was spectacular this year, won its first Section 5 title. The softball team has done great things. You guys have won 3 titles in a row. Small school, is it a place where success leads to more success and just kind of motivates you and your friends to keep building upon it?
Yeah, I think small school is really cool because you get the whole community to come out, and it really means a lot when you or actual title. Everyone really comes out and supports, and cool.
Well, they can certainly build winners, and we're going to try to build a better fiber optic network or something. We're having some connection issues, so we apologize for our audience, but we did get through it. We have moving pictures and sound and a little fuzzy, but Braves, keep it going on the court, and we're going to come down. If you guys get number 4, let's going to say it right now, Steve. I'm going to go out on a limb. If they get number 4, we're going to Avon and recording a show with these guys. What do you think about that?
I think it's a great idea. They also play York, which was one of our great guests in their season finale. So maybe we should circle that date on our calendar. And get 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, maybe we go down. Whoever wins it, we do a show right there at the school. Where is the season finale, Coach? Where is it?
It's in New York.
All right, York it is. Avon Braves, at first, congrats again to Josh. What an amazing thing for you to hold on to. Hopefully until another kid breaks your record. We'll see. But congrats on that. Congrats, guys. Braves, thanks for being on our show. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
The Avon Braves and Coach Rob Freeze, our G&G Fitness Coach of the Week. Thanks for being on the show. Thank you, Steve Bradley. We'll talk to you again real soon right here, folks, on Rock Sports Now on YouTube.